You know, I've always thought of mindfulness as like sitting still, meditating, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But this idea, this mindfulness in motion thing, this is different,
Yeah. Yeah.
like bringing that awareness to everyday things we do.
Right. Right.
It's got me intrigued. And then I know you've got some fascinating excerpts there. Looks like from a book or an article even,
Yeah.
all about mindfulness in motion.
Yeah, it's a really interesting concept, because we tend to think of mindfulness as this thing you do, right? Like you carve out time, you sit on a cushion, you try to empty your mind.
Right, exactly.
But mindfulness in motion kind of flips the script on that. It's about finding that awareness, that presence in the midst of action, in the everyday flow of things.
Okay, so how do we like unpack that? What's the core idea here?
Well, it's not about stopping your thoughts. It's more about changing how you pay attention while you're, doing whatever it is you're doing.
Okay.
Like, let's take a really simple example, washing dishes.
Ugh. Yeah, tell me about it.
Hmm.
My mind is always going a mile a minute when I'm washing dishes.
Yeah. Exactly. You're there physically, but mentally you're somewhere else entirely, right?
Totally. Already thinking about what I need to do next or worrying about something else completely. Never fully present.
Exactly. But with mindfulness in motion, instead of letting your mind race ahead, you try to bring your attention to the actual experience of washing the dishes. The feel of the warm water on your hands,
Wow.
the scent of the dish soap, the sound of the plates clinking together.
Interesting. So you're saying it's not even necessarily about forcing yourself to relax while doing these mundane tasks, but more about like really tuning into the sensations of it all.
Exactly. It's about being fully present in that moment with all your senses engaged. And that subtle shift in focus, that's where the magic happens. It's not just about feeling calmer, though that can be a nice side effect. It's about this heightened awareness that can actually impact different parts of your life.
Okay, now that's what I'm really curious about. How does this translate into real-world benefits? Like, give me an example of how this mindfulness in motion actually plays out.
Sure. Think about athletes, for instance. Imagine a basketball player at the free throw line. The crowd's going wild, the pressure's on.
Oh, I'd be such a mess.
Right. But instead of getting caught up in all that noise, they can use mindfulness in motion to cut through it. They focus on the feel of the ball in their hands, their balance, the arc of the shot.
So it's like they're using mindfulness to kind of block out the distractions and stay completely focused on the task at hand.
Exactly. They're fully present in that moment, and that's what allows them to perform at their best.
Wow, that makes a lot of sense. Are there other examples like that?
Oh, absolutely. Think of an artist working on a painting. By bringing mindful attention to the subtle nuances of color, light, and texture, they can unlock a whole new level of creativity and expression.
That actually reminds me of those times when I'm so engrossed in something like painting, actually, that hours just fly by. I completely lose track of time. It's almost like I'm tapping into that mindfulness in motion thing without even realizing it.
Exactly. It's something we can all tap into. Even in high-stress jobs, people are using these principles. Imagine a surgeon in the middle of a complex procedure,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
taking a moment to focus on their breath, feeling the ground beneath their feet.
Just to like recenter themselves.
Exactly, to
That,
cultivate a sense of calm and clarity, which is absolutely crucial in those critical moments.
wow. So it's not about like, becoming some kind of Zen master.
Yeah.
It's about finding those moments of presence, those little pockets of awareness in the midst of our everyday lives, no matter what we're doing.
Exactly. And the best part is you don't have to overhaul your entire life to experience the benefits. Start small, choose one routine activity, something you do every day, and just try bringing a little more awareness to it.
Ooh, I love that. A little mindfulness in motion experiment for our listeners.
Right, like even something as simple as folding laundry.
Yes. Instead of letting your mind wander, actually pay attention. Feel the fabric, notice the colors, really be present in that moment.
Exactly. See what you notice. You might be surprised by what you discover.
This has been really eye-opening. I have a feeling we've just scratched the surface of this whole mindfulness in motion thing. Definitely something I'll be exploring more.